Hi everyone, it's DeTracy Regula here at Isis Oasis Sanctuary, and today we are broadcasting from our art gallery temple. It's very smoky, and this is a little closer to the house, so I thought I would just step over here and do noon rite for you and with you, and give you a chance to look at some of the amazing things that we have here. And right in front of me, let me see if I'm getting better at this. No, I'm managing to block it. Right in front of me we have, the Morning Glory Zell Goddess collection with many of these beautiful, beautiful images of the goddess in so many different guises. And you may see that there's actually a couple of statues of liberty, and that might seem strange at first sight, but the original model of the Statue of Liberty was based on a project the sculptor was doing for Egypt, and he was actually creating a female statue based on statues of Isis with the sistrum. And this is documented, I'm not making it up. And then that project fell through, and he fortunately got this other commission and basically just somewhat modified his drawings for it and created the Statue of Liberty. And of course, Liberty is also a lighthouse of sorts, which also reflects the Pharos of Alexandria, which was sacred to Isis. And so there's a definite Isis connection with our Statue of Liberty. And there's many fascinating details. Even the tablet that she is holding has very ancient origins in its shape, and the draperies and everything are based on classic Greek and Roman imagery. So there we go. Goddess bless us all. So, anyway, and of course we have many artworks here from Loriane Vignier. That's one that she used in one of her plays. And we have, of course, many, many photographic images of Loriane here too, as well as this wonderful altar that was given to us not that long ago. And you can see also the street sign that Lady Loriane obtained legally when they were taking down the old street sign. And this, of course, comes from where she lived on Isis Street, where so much started for her. So we're getting a little bit of a history lesson here. Over here we have some imagery with Lady Olivia Robertson, of course, and this particular painting was one, this is a copy of one that Lady Olivia sent to me on the occasion of my ordination all those many, many, many years ago. And I just love this image, and it's the throne of Isis. Or what is it? Earth, the throne of Isis. And that's reflecting the name of my lyceum, or my isium, in the Fellowship of Isis. I don't know why it's gone fuzzy. There we go. It's got a little less fuzzy. And up above here is a photograph of a beautiful statue, which unfortunately has not fared terribly well. We're down to kind of a torso of it. A clay statue made by Moya, who was one of our beloved priestesses from Ireland. And whenever I see either the image of it or I see the remainder of the statue, I always think of her. So we're very happy to honor her that way. And so we have some other things here too. This really, there's over 300 statues of the goddess, and so we could spend quite a bit of time here. And I'm thinking what I'll start doing is bringing one or more of them out and maybe having them on our small temple altar for a week, and so we can get to know them a little bit better. We're presently putting them all together into a literally museum quality catalog, and so that's an ongoing project, as so much has been interrupted with various things this year. That's been a little bit slower than we hoped for. And some of our Priestess Liz Jones' wonderful goddess images. I think she really captures the spirit of the Venus of Willendorf, but brings it forth into new ways. And a small collection of gods came with the goddesses too. I must admit we are a little bit more focused on the goddesses here, but we never forget our many good men. All righty. Okay, so let us go ahead and begin. If I put a little bit more thought into this, I would have brought over our traditional bell, or at least a sistrum. I'm looking around thinking there has to be a sistrum here, but I'm not seeing it. You can see some of Lady Lorian's artwork as I'm looking for the sistrum. There is a bell, however, from our Sunday services, so we are not going to be bellless. Alrighty, well, let us begin. And I guess I'll stand like this so you can see all this behind me. Divine Isis, goddess of 10,000 names, I invoke your grace. Come to our temple, O goddess. Dwell in our shrine. Make our hearths your altars, our hearts your home. Bring vision and healing to those who use this shrine. Give us wisdom and unveil the truth, and with thy feathery wings protect us. Breathe into us the breath of life and health and strength. It is noon, let us celebrate the moon. Let us celebrate the stars, no matter where they are. It is noon, let us celebrate the sun that shines on everyone. Let us celebrate our day as we go upon our way. It is noon, it is noon, it is noon. All righty. And okay, yes, we're getting some words from Arnie. Clean air at the oasis. Yes, clean air oasis, clean air oasis, clean air oasis. And we really are hoping for that. I'm just going to pop outside here for a second and show you that unfortunately we cannot even see Geyser Peak right now. There's a mountain over there, but as you can tell, we're not seeing it. And that's not from our closest fires. It's actually from the fires in Lake County and Napa County. So we're getting that as well. So even though right now we're in less danger here, the smoke is coming in greater force. So it's kind of a balance, though I'd prefer the smoke to the flames anytime. But definitely, Artie, yes, clean air, thank you. And Marky, love, kindness, and Isis. Love, kindness, and Isis. Love, kindness, and Isis. Love, kindness, and Isis. And from Linda, inspiration, creativity, and blessing. Inspiration, creativity, and blessing. Inspiration, creativity, and blessing. Inspiration, creativity, and blessing. And from Jeff, togetherness, peace, and music. Togetherness, peace, and music. Togetherness, peace, and music. And from Robert Courtney, unity, human cooperation. Oh, let's have some of that. Unity, human cooperation. Unity, human cooperation. Unity, human cooperation. Let's build a great civilization, everybody, We need to think in more grand terms of what we can be. Miracles every day. Miracles every day. Miracles every day. Miracles every day. And I was watching Yeshi Matthews' Kuan Yin ceremony this morning, which is a daily thing that she does, and it's wonderful. Yeshi Matthews, Yeshe Matthews. And she was mentioning that we have to be open to the miraculous intervention, and we have to be conscious of allowing truly miraculous intervention in our lives, and that if the implication is that if we're not sensitive to it, we may block it. So if you need a miracle, make room for that miracle. Make your acceptance of that miracle. All right, and today mine is continued oasis safety, continued oasis safety, continued oasis safety, continued oasis safety. We've had many challenges in these areas over the past few years. And we probably will have more. We may even have more this season. That's part of our reality and the reality of many people here. So anyway, let us go ahead and do our directions. And that is our eastern corner here. And by the way, this building was actually the Geyserville Fire Department building. And then they got funds to expand and asked Lady Lorion if she would sell a portion of the land to the fire department. And she thought it was a really good idea for them to be bigger and better. And so they made a deal. And part of the deal was that they would give her the old fire department building. And so that is what our vivarium with our snakes and reptiles occupies a portion of it, and our art gallery here occupies the rest. So we are actually broadcasting today from inside a former fire department. So anyway, let's do the song. Let us honor the east, element of air with the winds ever blowing. And we honor the south, element of fire with the flames ever glowing. And we honor the west, element of water with the rivers ever flowing. And we honor the north, element of earth with the seeds ever growing. And we honor the spirits above and below with the wisdom ever knowing. And we honor our bodies both without and within with the love forever showing. For we come into this world with all these gifts and more, our very own special essence. Let us thank the goddess for that which she bestows. Let us go forth refreshed and renewed with dedication to preserve and protect all life, for we are all children of Isis, the great mother goddess. And today being Tuesday, it is the day that we recognize those that have passed. And certainly we've already recognized some from within our temple environs here. Here's one more that if you're not aware of, you should be. And that is Laura Jane's daughter. Very prominent priestess in the Los Angeles area, set up the Long Beach Woman Spirit Festival, established Isis teas, regularly celebrated the Festival of Isis, the Ploiaphesia, down at Dockweiler Beach. And she unfortunately passed away some years ago now, but she deserves to be remembered. She was also very fond of the Thet symbol of Isis and did a lot of work with the Thet knot. And so that is something that I call your attention to. That's like a form of the Ankh, but it's very specifically Isis related. And so if you haven't explored working with the Thet as well as working with the Ankh, in honor of Laura Jane's daughter, I invite you to do so. And Jeff is bringing up the name of Paul Ramses, Lorianne's long-term partner, who passed away some years ago as well. I also want to remember Marilyn, our priestess Avalon's wife, who died recently. Request to say the name of Douglas Beitler. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, maybe Beitler. Douglas Beitler, Goddess bless him, may his name live. And for all of us who have lost animal companions as well, this is a moment to remember them, because we in the Temple of Isis recognize their spirits as being fully equal to all of ours as well. And from Linda, for Barbara Lee Westlake. Yes, another very hardworking priestess that we lost some years ago. And so Goddess bless Barbara Lee Westlake as well. And if there's anyone else that you wish us to recall right now, we're still in mourning for Warren, Zarita's beloved partner and priest, for Serena, who passed away, for Ruth Weiss, for so many. There are so many losses piling up right now. And so I am hopeful that we are able to recognize them. And Irmgard, mother of Thor. Oh, what a mythological sounding situation. Yes, Thor, your dear mother, Irmgard. Goddess bless her. Goddess bless her soul. All right. Are there any others? I'm not seeing anything come in. So, all right, let us go ahead with our bell on this. Anybody else? And although Liz is not in the room for this noon rite, Liz Sierra Jones is texting me, and we're missing her. She's the one that's working on the catalog, actually, for the Goddess collection. So, and I just had a message come through from Avalon, who is one of our evacuees, presently living in the retreat house. If you've been to Isis Oasis, you know that. They've been there for about 5 or 6 days, and it looks like we'll have them for at least another 5 or 6 days, as the places that they are fleeing from are still definitely threatened. And Linda's mentioning Duncan the cat, and I guess we should add Ob to that too. And if for those who have a longer memory of the black cats at Isis Oasis, Hotep too. All right. Goddess bless all these creatures and all these beings that mean so much to us. So, and I'm just now realizing that I did not bring the 42 ideals of Ma'at with me. So we're going to have to wing it. Let's see. I think one of them that we all can use a little cheering on is the one that is I invoke laughter. And Lorianne was a great believer in the power of laughter, and those of us who knew her well would find her late at night listening to a comedian on television as one of the last things that she did in the evening. And there was also sometimes a time when she would have her ice cream, too. And she was especially fond of Jay Leno, and I was so heartbroken when he went off the air because I knew that she took some pleasure in that. And she had the gift of going to sleep and sleeping fully without hanging on to worry. And that at least worked most of the time. And part of it was that she always made sure whatever she did right at the end of the night was upbeat and funny and happy. She would go and work on her book for about an hour, and then she would time it so she would watch the monologue on Jay Leno. She wouldn't watch the rest of it. She wasn't, a celebrity follower. She wasn't interested in all of that, but she would enjoy the laughter. So it's a blessing when we can invoke laughter for others, and that we can cheer up other people, and that we can radiate a certain quality of confidence and joy. Sometimes this is very hard, and I've been wrestling with this too. I mean, juggling the pandemic and the evacuations, it it has been a little bit challenging. And then, of course, there's always other issues and things going on here that we need to attend to, regardless of pandemics, regardless of evacuations, and so on. So I know that it can be a challenge, but we have to get back to that balance point as much as we can, not just for ourselves, but also to be a radiant spot of light. And that is part of our I don't want to say job or duty, but it's certainly part of our calling as priests and priestesses. We should be able to return to center a little bit more readily because of our training, our practices, our meditations, our prayers. And this is also the time when those things that you've memorized, those things that you've done over and over and over again are so useful, because they'll carry you through some of these periods when distraction and interruptions and so much else kind of tear at you. If you have a good basis of things that you know so well that you can just do them without thinking, that can really help get you over the bumps. So if you don't have a good stock of memorized poems and rituals and practices that you can just immediately go to anytime, anywhere, this is a great thing to work on now, because it will pay off for you in the future when you're confronted with crisis. So we're hoping for no new crisis here at ISIS today. And so I give thanks for all of you being here. I give thanks to the goddess Isis, in whom all things are possible. I give thanks to our beloved Lady Lorion and all of the priestesses and priests and clergy and writers and authors and magicians and people that have brought forth the knowledge and kept it alive for us to enjoy and to profit from, to explore and grow from. I give thanks to all of our teachers, and especially Lady Livia, too. Goddess bless. And to each and every one of us, for all that we do, both here and in the world, may our efforts be blessed, may our results be abundant, and may we go forth from this rite refreshed and renewed. Goddess bless you all. Take that blessing to yourself, pass it on to others, and may the world be a better place. Goddess bless.